Brooklyn sketch comedy. I have a lot of versatilities going on. I got comedy, real life stories. Um, Today I'm gonna go with one of my. I did 13 years in the military, and I went. I was in the military in an era where there was no cameras, um, no cell phones, no social media. So it was the story. You sat behind story. No one taped nothing. No one posted pictures. You just happened. No diary. Nothing was logged in. And you only had what you remembered. So a lot of times you don't think it's anything because you're a soldier. You think it's nothing until you like get older and you realize, damn, I did that. That happened to me. Let me tell one story when I was in I was on a mission, a humanitarian mission, doing a little intel in Guatemala. And it wasn't too long ago. This was like 2005. So I go to Guatemala. We had a small mission. We had about maybe 15 to 20 trucks. A few tanks, a couple of helicopters. It's a small little mission. My job was to get intel information. So, being that I had a little rank, I was able to get the prostitution and drug sting. So, I suit up. Of course, I have a better chance of doing a sting like that, being that I'm black and all. Not saying it. So I go in there with another black guy that was in my unit, and my job was to get intel and find out what was the prostitutes and how they making money, who was distributing. So I'm in Guatemala. So my first step was to go inside of a bar. Cool. I went inside the bar, and I had to be in the bar about maybe 10 minutes until I got picked up by two Guatemalan women. So I'm like, cool, And it's kind of weird because they spoke like good English. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So they spoke good English. I mean, like, I'm 5 hours deep inside Guatemala, way, beyond the city. And they speak in English. English like real good too. So I'm like, moving right along. So she was like, yeah, what are you doing? We got a place that we can go if you want to hang out. If you want to, you want to hang with us, for a small price, you can hang out with us all night. So I looked at my partner. I'm like, cool, we got something. So she was like, yeah, so I'm like, how much, what money are you talking about? She was like, she looked at me and said, papi, 40 US. So I'm like, damn, 40 US for both of us? She's like, no, 40 US for you and 30 US for him. So I'm like, why 40 for me and 30 for him? Because she was like, Mandingo pay extra. So I'm like, whatever. So I said, okay. I talked to my partner, like, yo, we're going to just go. We're going to, go outside. We're going to see where they take us at. And then we're going to just say no. And then we'll get them tomorrow. Right out little, So as we start to go outside, my stomach started tingling. I'm from Brooklyn and all. I just had a bad feeling about it. So as I come out of the bar, my side vision see two Guatemalan police officers standing there. So I'm like, good, I feel safe. So as I go around she's leading me around the building, I see the cops look at me and they too go around the building. So then my stomach is going, something's up. So as I get closer to the building, I see like one door's open. Now it's getting dark, and I look at my man and say, you know what, let's we don't want to cut it now. It's like, nah, let's go. We got closer to the building. The two Guatemalan police officers pulled their gun out on us and was like, give us your money. And we was like, what? Give us your money. Yeah, if you don't give us your money, we're going to lock you up. So we was like, okay, okay, okay. So I went into my pocket and gave him my money and showed him my military ID. So I'm like, United States Military Army. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I thought you was somebody else. I thought sorry. And they left. So I'm like, God, we almost got robbed by the Guatemalan police officer. So, came back, we did our paperwork, come to find out that Guatemala has one of the corrupt police forces in the world. So with my intel, I was able to take down a few, a precinct, put it that way. So the police officers out there is kind of rough. So, y'all don't know what y'all got here in comparison to those police officers out there. So I almost got robbed by 2 police officers. Now that's crooked. And they was part of the scheme. So they was part of the prostitution scheme, take somebody out and they would rob them. So ain't that corrupt? Army story. That's one of them. I had a lot of them. That's just, the tip of the iceberg, man. I have another one. I have a story when this happened. This is a story. You might have heard about this story. This story happened in Bosnia, Russia. I love Russia, man. Russia and the Ukraine, I love y'all both. But I have this army story. Oh, being that you from Russia, this army story, you might remember. This happened with the Serbs. So this is a good Serb story. I'm glad you came in. This had to be about 1990. This is about maybe 1996, maybe 1997. I'm not correct, but I was there. We in Germany. I'm stationed in Germany, out in Schweinfurt, Germany. My unit was deployed to Bosnia. I'm in a 1/4 CAF, which is the name of the unit. So we going over there and we playing like chess. Like we move a unit here, we move a unit here, we get closer, and the Serbs had an area. So I go to sleep because I'm rear detachment. I'm in the back. So my job was to come in after they destroy something, and I come in. So I go to sleep. I hear the boom boom, the bang bangs, the bow bow. So I'm like, cool. So they wake me up and say, yo, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We about to move forward. So I'm like, cool. If we moving forward, that means they went further than us. So 3 o'clock in the morning, we move forward. We put on the night vision goggles. We had about 50 trucks, tanks. We had helicopters flying ahead. The scouts are out. And soon as about an hour after we get into the convoy, we get caught into attack. We get attacked. The convoys get hit. Bow, 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 boo. People are shitting on themselves. People are screaming. It was mayhem because it was night. So an hour later, we retreated about 20 miles back, and we regrouped. So we was like, wow. So we started doing calling out names, and we all grouped up and started taking some names, and then we realized that a few of us got captured. So in the front, the scouts that went further ahead got caught by the Serbs. Now at the time, it wasn't funny. We know a lot of people was like never been in, because this is the Cold War. We never been into some kind of war like this. This is before Iraq happened. So we don't know what to do. There's no cell phone, no contact. We was using old-fashioned radios and break, blah blah blah. And at the time, I think I was a specialist. So I wasn't even a sergeant. So I wasn't even go to these meetings. So when they came back and finally tell us, 3 of our soldiers has been captured by the Serbs. We was like, what? Captured by the Serbs? This is real. Kind of like, not cry, but I was really scared. So now we got 3 soldiers. What's up, bro? We got 3 soldiers captured by the Serbs. See what happened is the scouts, their job is to move away from us. They go out there and they make sure that our path is open up. They scouting. So they went too far and got ambushed by the Serbs. And then when they returned fire, they got captured. And I don't know if you remember, but they kind of like beat them up kind of bad. This is about, like I said, 1997, maybe not 99. I could have been 97, cause 98, I think I was in Kuwait. So and Jesse Jackson had to rescue them and from the Serbs. So I want you to Google that. Jesse Jackson bring back the soldiers, the 3 soldiers from my unit that got captured. So that was pretty cool. I was on that convoy. Very scary. Very scary. Um, and it was like no Facebook and it was no social media, so no one knew. It was just all about, the air and the talking, and that's it. Nothing made it back home. That was it. Until you realize somebody get captured, and that was like the biggest thing that happened to on deployment, because back then people wasn't dying. When Iraq was out, it was a Cold War. You ain't hear about nothing. You ain't hear about the numbers. That's a good Army story, though. Anybody got any questions? Any Army questions? Army questions. Let's go. I've been to Bosnia. I've been to Kosovo. I've been to Kuwait. I've been to Guatemala. I did missions in Honduras. I did tactical missions in California. I did missions in Germany. I did missions in Switzerland, Italy. I did missions in Greece. I remember when we went to Greece. I was on the USS Bob Hope. They named one of the boats after Bob Hope. So that's pretty cool to get a boat named after you. So yeah, there was a boat named Bob Hope. So we took the boat, big USS, big boat. We took that boat to Greece. So that had to be about 1999. Yeah, got on a boat to Greece. Now, in Greece, the Greece government didn't want to have us over there, but they wanted the money. So they made a deal. We can come, but they can't see our guns. How's that going to happen if we go to Greece, go in their country, pass through their country, and we can't show our guns? You know what happened? We did just that. We took our M16 guns. We took the boats out. We untangled. We put them in a garbage bag. We put the garbage bag behind the seat. We took all the guns off the truck. We put that in the seat. They see no guns. So when we passed through Greece, we were just there as a Boy Scout. So we was able to pull that off. And we were talking about maybe 3,000 to 5,000 men walking around with no guns in a garbage bag. So we was able to pull that off, man. That's one of the nice missions that we did. I think that was 99. So we was able to sneak in through Greece, so we can barely cultivate the Balkans. So that was pretty cool. Nice little war story right there. That's via 99. I think that was the mission in Kosovo. So war stories. These are all Cold War stories, man. I helped. I think at the time, if you read up, it was Camp Bondsteel. Yes, it's the first one in Camp Bondsteel. We were losing men. Men were dying, but not as much as Iraq. People was getting shot by. We tangled with the KLA. We tangled with the Serbian. What you call it? So it was fun though. The Army was fun back then. You felt, what's up. You felt when you did convoys in those countries, it was like you wasn't afraid. Like, it was no fear. So I would go on my convoy. I used to get on top of the truck with my 50 cal, and I used to go through towns. I didn't have the fear. It was like, they would wave to me. They loved us, and those was the great early 90s, mid 90s, man. You rode through a country and they loved you. Now you can't go to none of these countries. Even Canada's giving you the finger. Oh, my name is Rodney, man. Rock and roll. Yeah, they even Canada is giving us the finger. They don't want us over there. So You know, at the country was great in the 90s. I went to a lot of countries, and they would cry when they see us. Um, I was stationed in Germany. I did almost 4 years in Germany. Um, and when I went to Germany as a black man, petrified. I was like, oh my God, they got the skin's head over there. I didn't want to go. Didn't want to go. The day I flew in to Germany was the best years of my life. From 1996 to 2000 was the best. I never experienced zero. When I mean 0% racism, no Nazis, no skinheads, no racist antics, none of that, no prejudice, none of that. Oh, can I speak slow? Yes, I can speak slow. When I was in Germany, they treated me like a king. There was no racism, no prejudice. I saw no skinheads. I never been treated so good than I was my years. And I had more prejudice in Brooklyn yesterday that I did in 4 hours in Germany. I mean, that I did in 4 years in Germany. So, now I repeat, I had more racism today, in one day in Brooklyn. Hung out in Brooklyn. I was recording my movie. I was out there at racism. I'm talking about there's always racism here. When I was in Germany, I felt no racism. I remember when I went to the club on my first night in Germany. First night. A white woman approached me and asked me, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. What's going on? And I'm like, don't you see I'm black? It's nothing. They think nothing of it. You are a regular person over there. And if you can make some money, and if you can save some money, if you got a good pension, Germany is a great place for people of color. So, you don't hear about Germany on the news too often. Germany is one of the best countries in the world, and I'll say that because I've been to a lot of countries. I've been to 35 to 40 different countries. I've been to 40 to 45 states in the United States. So I've been around the world. Germany, the legalized prostitution is working. It's working. Because, of course, the red light district, I couldn't go to Germany without going to the red light district, some more than others. But the red light district, let's talk about the red light district. Y'all got time for the red light district for those who never been there? The red light district, let me get real close, got the best. The red light district got the best women in the world. Egyptian, mulattoes, Moroccans, you name it. They got all. If you want to get a female from all continents of the world and settle your bucket list, you could do that in one night. You could settle your bucket list in one night. So if you have a bucket list and you want to have, I want to have sex with one woman in each continent, you could do that in one building. Because on the first floor you have all the expensive plush people. You got the high bougie girls on the bottom floor. Those about $100 to $150. And then as you go up the stairs, that building is in downtown Frankfurt. Downtown Frankfurt. The first floor is paying about $150. And as you go up, bro, I live in Brooklyn, New York City, where you think everything is popping. Germany. Yeah. Near Bonhoeffer? Oh, so you know. Of course, near Bonhoeffer. Right there. 2 blocks away. So, that's right. Bonhoeffer. I'm getting the chitters when you said Bonhoeffer. You're bringing me back. Don't bring me back, because I'm a married man. Now, moving right along. So, and you got to be careful when you go into these places, because if you go in and you wear a hat, when you go in and you wear a hat, and when you go on the first floor and you go on the second floor and you walk around, they're coming and snatch your hat and they run inside the room. Now you're caught. Now what are you gonna do? You're caught. So now either you pay or they're gonna keep your hat. Of course, being that I had a Yankee hat on, and they were like, back then it was like $15. I gotta go in there. So I went inside. I was like, give my hat back. She was like, no, Mandingo love you long time. I said, nah, I just want my hat. I'm just here with my friends. I'm not here to do anything. She was like, give me $40 and then you can have your hat and then some. So I'm like, $40? Then she said, what if you let me keep the hat and I give you what the hat is worth? So I'm like, how bad do I like the Yankees? I said, you know what? How about if I give you $10 and you give me more than what I'm expecting? So she said, okay, $10 American? I'm like, yeah, $10 American. Keep the hat because the hat was new. She had the hat on. I said, but you got to keep the hat on. She's like, okay, it's a deal. So, she did what she had to do, and we both lucked out. You know, of course, I left the building hatless, but you know, Army stories. What can you say? So I went home, just bought another Army hat, give me another Yankees cap. You know, because I'm a Yankees fan. I need a Yankee hat. So the red light district is awesome. Also, the Amsterdam. Amsterdam is also a good place to go, because they have the legalized marijuana. I don't know if Germany have it yet. Do Germany have legalized marijuana yet? I haven't been in a while. Germany, you there? Germany, you got legalized marijuana like Amsterdam? That should. You got the red light district. I had it for a while. I'm sure marijuana. Tell me anything. Whew. I got some more Army stories whenever you're ready. Got some more Army stories. I have a story when that we was going to. Oh, we was in Greece again. Let me know if you want this new story. Anything? Anybody there? Give me some hearts, man. Give me some hearts and I'll give you some stories about that. I need some hearts. Matter of fact, I'm going to get me something to drink and I'm coming back.